Syrian activists say regime forces continue to shell opposition strongholds, killing more civilians. Meanwhile, the Free Syrian Army claims it has received weapons and anti-aircraft missiles from French and U.S. sources. The government accuses the rebels of being terrorists acting out a foreign plot. As Maria Finoshina reports from Syria, there are growing fears within a country that outside interference is feeding the turmoil.
The borders, doors and windows to a state. Despite international isolation, Syria's borders have remained open and easy to pass through, and that may have played a crucial role in the militarization of the country's conflict. Almost immediately after the crisis began here last March, there were reports of weapons being smuggled through to arm President al-Assad's opponent. $1,000 for a truck full of weapons capable of delivering wholesale destruction and death. That's how much Al-Qaeda will pay to smugglers, usually Iraqi or Lebanese drivers, according to Ziad Ismail, chief of the customs service on the border with Lebanon.
These people bring weapons here to destroy our nation, to try to kill Syrian people on the Syrian territory, to arm our enemies.
Syria has more than 2,000 kilometers of frontier with 5 states: Israel, Iraq, Jordan, Turkey and Lebanon. The Syrian cities where the most violent clashes have taken place, Homs, Idlib and Daraa, all lie within an hour of the borders, a fact that some believe has determined their fatal destinies.
This is one of 3 checkpoints on the 350-kilometer Syrian-Lebanese border. In the last year, as we've been told here, there were only 3 attempts to smuggle weapons across. The officers confiscated thousands of bullets, dozens of guns and hundreds of kilograms of little metal pieces like this one used to make bombs. But the authorities' main concern are not legal points like this one, but parts of the border where there isn't any security at all. Like here, look at this. In the middle of nowhere, there is nothing, only one road. Across the road right now, and at the same time I'm crossing the border. And I'm already in Lebanon.
And further south, Syria remains extremely vulnerable.
The city of Daraa, the cradle of the Syrian uprising, it all started here and it continues to play a role in the country's crisis. With the border with Jordan just several kilometers away from here and numerous reports suggesting that foreign weapons and troops can easily flow through it, Daraa has become one of the weakest points in the country's security.
The city has become the scene of fierce and bloody clashes at least twice in the conflict's 12-month history. The authorities have claimed that many of the so-called Free Syrian Army have in fact come from across the border.
They appear, shoot and kill, and then they disappear immediately. They arrive from abroad, but they are not from Jordan. They use this country's border. Many of them are from Africa.
We are showing the weapons allegedly seized in military operations.
In the army, we don't have weapons from Israel and America, sniper guns and night vision binoculars, advanced, developed weapons. We don't have it in Syria. This, what we confiscated, was killing innocent people and could kill even more.
While the international community condemns the al-Assad regime and supports its opponents, many believe all sides in the conflict should be held responsibility for violence across Syria. And with so many foreign weapons involved, it's clear that the crisis stretches far beyond these borders. Maria Finoshina reporting from Syria.